99 Cent Club. We back with another fucking episode of the fucking 99 Cent Club podcast. We got my nigga Jada Lloyd with me.
Gang, gang, gang.
My motherfucking brother. Who the fuck we got with us today? Introduce yourself.
Man, y'all know who it is, man. It's Blaxkheart live in the flesh, man. I got my boy Raheem in here with me. Say what's up, Raheem.
What's good?
Shout out 99 Cent brand, nigga.
Shit, how y'all boys feeling today, man? How y'all feeling? Shit, we feeling good. We done did a lot of shit today. Shit, what you did today, bro? Tell us about your day.
Nigga, I worked. Goddamn. That's the beginning part of being an artist and shit, you know. Gotta still do that 9 to 5 and shit. But, nigga, I was filling out job applications on my way to work because I'm tired of working that job. But God, they wanted to walk out that bitch. You see that shit? Yeah, I like, bro, I would just walk out this bitch right now.
I feel that, bro.
God, he used to work here with me.
I walked out that bitch.
He walked out.
I real life walked out that bitch.
Like, he quit and they called me like, hey, man, what's up with him? He's coming back? I'm like, y'all know the answer to this.
They always want to ask in front of me.
Oh, God.
Like, bro, like, you need to act. Don't put me in that position. Yeah. For real. Like, honestly, don't put your friends in a position like that. Snitching in the workplace, they do. But they don't listen. I used to work. I'm gonna start this one out like this. I used to work at Auntie Anne's. Damn, I said it. Fuck it, Auntie Anne's. I ain't gonna say where, cause then they gonna get shut down. But they had rats at one point in time, a little mouse, and they used to tell me like, you know, keep that shit on the down low. But if my partner don't come to work, y'all want me to snitch on him? I don't know what to say.
That rat ass shit,
You know,
man.
no rats and rats. So my boy, what's up with the new music? I know you just dropped this single. What's going on? What's going on? So, yes, man.
Go under. Sorry, technical difficulty.
It's just a whole bunch of high niggas and some wires. But yeah, man, I dropped a single. First single was Rise or Demise. That was kind of like my return type shit. I had been off for like a year and a half, and then the last one, the freestyle, the Clouded Psyche freestyle. That I dropped that one not too long ago after that one, cause But I got a tape on the way. It's not like a mixtape shit, so I don't want niggas to think I'm finna drop some super serious shit. But I'm putting some effort into it, so.
Well, like, is it gonna be? Did you produce it too? It's gonna be beats, and it's gonna be just music.
It's an EP, so it's gonna be me rapping. It's called The Inferno type shit, and
When we gonna hear that?
I'm shooting for August right now. I'm gonna hit y'all with 2 more singles, and then we're gonna drop it, do a whole rollout. But y'all remember that lit song I had performed, that Chrome shit? I'm drop that next. That's gonna be the next song I drop, and then I got another. Yes, sir. And then the last song I drop is gonna be self-produced and shit. Hell yeah! I was thinking about that shit too. I might have to have y'all do that, cause y'all go, if y'all ain't check that shit out, man, they're probably gonna put the link on the screen or whatever at this point. Y'all go check that shit out, bro. That shit was lit, man. Yeah. I did my thing. Shout out Chrome, man. Shout out all my niggas who came out and bodied that shit, man.
Facts. But shit, we gonna get straight into it, bro. Tell us where you from and how the fuck did you start music? And you a producer too. We're not gonna leave you out this shit.
I'm an engineer and artist.
You an engineer and artist?
Yeah.
All right, so
Sir.
after he introduced himself, you gonna do that shit too, bro?
Well, I guess technically I'm from out here. Well, not out here, but like Lithia Springs, by way of Lithia Springs and shit. But I was adopted, so I got moved around. And my shout out Wanda, my mama. That's my mom for real. She was in the Navy and stuff. So from there we went to Florida. But like all my like when my brain kicked in and all that shit, I was in Houston. So I always claimed like, oh, I'm from Houston and all that shit. And I've always gravitated to like the arts. Like I used to love to color, draw. When I was young, I used to want to be like an actor or some shit, but I drifted away from that. But like music always spoke to me. Like I used to be out this bitch rapping like verses and shit from songs, bro. I remember one time it's this one Nicki Minaj verse, bro. I'm not gonna cap. Everybody got a Nicki Minaj verse that they know, bro. And it was that shit off Roger That, bro. I don't know why. I just thought she went so damn hard, bro. I probably just like goddamn exposed the hell out of myself, but I don't give a fuck.
Bro, super bass was my shit. Nah, Violent, It's a monster verse, bro. It's a monster verse.
This nigga said super bass.
But Nicki Minaj got this one song.
Oh yeah, that whole album was beautiful.
Literally, like that shit was a body of work about Nicki Minaj.
But yeah, I always gravitated to music, and then like middle school, I started like doing little freestyles and shit. When I first moved here, I was writing music over the summer when I was in Mississippi. And then high school, you know, that lunch table and shit, niggas will start rapping and shit, and then that's when I really felt it. Like, damn, I could really take this shit somewhere. So ninth grade, I really took it serious. I jumped off ninth grade, but that same time, I didn't drop a song till like 10th grade. Cause I wanted to learn a lot of the more business side shit about it, like how to market yourself, how to get on shows and all that shit. And if I do it all over again, I still do that shit because that was a good investment in time. So I just always had passion for the arts and music and shit, and I just found that my calling was to be like more of a artist, like a rapper, producer, if you will. I don't like using the term rapper; it's so bland.
Yeah, you know, rapper. You know, now the term rapper is like a little scarce, like especially for the black culture, like rapping and thug and shit like that. It's like,
Yeah.
The thing that you're saying, you talk about can be, I guess, used against you, but it's like when you're an artist, like when you're just an established artist,
You painting something when you're an artist. It's a bigger picture, you know. Like,
when you have a brush in your hand and you use your brain.
yeah.
Like you want to be able to just gravitate to everybody. Too.
Type shit, yeah. Because if it's real, they're gonna unify with it.
Real shit, niggas fuck with that real shit.
No matter if you talk about trap shit, you talk about some alternative shit, they're like, all right, I mess with that. Like, I want to be in that type of the mix and the vibe. And speaking of vibes, we just gonna speak on this like more on the video, like vibing. Like everyone was vibing out there, but like it was like a sneak. You really sneaked up on the performance. Like I honestly didn't expect you to do what you did. Like, and you genuinely you're a cool ass nigga too. So people might not know that shit. Like, especially like that's why we got this platform too, because it's like people need to hear the voices. Like, and a lot of people don't speak though. Like, you know, it be like that. And we came across you just on some like your heart. It be like that, cause like and then you came with a team low key, so it's like, all right, boom, he's really pushing that. Like whatever, even if he's not where he needs to be or where he wants to be, people around him gonna push it. So we fuck with niggas like that because we be pushing each other. So like, how do you feel about just you as a person in this music game?
I gotta go over it. Let me see. Ultimately, I'm just a piece in like the whole puzzle type shit. When I get more as like, who am I into this? I feel like it goes more into my ego and shit. And my ego speak. I tell you, who am I? Oh, I'm that nigga. I'm Blaxkheart. Ain't no nigga spitting like me then turn around and rage that bitch on his own beats or murk another nigga beat. You know what I'm saying? But essentially, bro, like Mozart, Pac, Nas, all them niggas, they ultimately just was pieces in the big puzzle. Music, the whole, like how you say, vibration. This shit is all just one big vibration. I'm just another nigga that's producing one type shit. But I want to be a vibration, not a wave. Like, vibes are forever. Waves, niggas be like, yeah, we saying waves and shit, but a wave is only the product of a vibration. On some real science shit. You don't get a wave from vibration. You get you do get a wave from a vibration. You don't get vibration from a wave.
They say that shit be in our hair, bro. They be like just the vibration from the sun and shit. It's a lot of technical things that go into it. And if you ain't paying attention in school, you really want to really know. Like, and I say that shit a lot. Like, you can't be no dummy out here. Like,
yeah.
You gotta know. Even if you didn't like fuck with the school shit, you gotta know what you was capable to know. Really tap into that shit. That shit, life. School don't teach you life. School don't teach you life. It teach you how to manage yourself. So if you're not a good worker, school will teach you that shit. If you're not a hustler, school will teach you that shit. But school will break you. For the ones that don't got it, school will break you. And honestly, you gotta let that shit breathe, cause the world is bigger than a building. Like that shit is a box, literally. Like, I dropped out, went back, and it's like, and I never left. It literally, I never left. And then you never want to go back to that school. Like, it be the weird people that just like go visit their school back the year after they graduated, go have lunch with their favorite teacher. Like, go do something with your life. And if you got the potential to do something with your life, go do it. Because everyone's out here doing their shit. You are being a creative. Oh, there you go.
The mic. Nah, real shit. School teach you how to motherfucking work for somebody else.
Yeah, that's
It teaches you how to be an employee.
time management.
We trying to be employer.
Trying to be a boss. Everyone should try to be their own boss, but you should always know how to team behind you.
Any
Real
nigga
shit.
listening to this shit, no matter what you do, bro, get you an LLC, bro.
Facts.
Get you an LLC, bro.
Facts.
And just
Facts.
put
That was the
shit-
first investment we made.
You don't even know what you
LLC.
want for, nigga. Get you an LLC, bro.
Trademark yourself.
That's how you get wealth. Use that shit to access all that credit and shit that they don't teach you about in school. There's a lot of shit.
And they just start. I feel like Instagram taught me more about that shit. Gary Vee, shout out Gary Vee. He taught me.
On God, you now it's
Shout out to
like
fucking Gary Vee.
I learned more about money management and financial knowledge and all that shit after school and shit. And it's some crazy shit. They tell you shit in school, but they limit the context and ways you can apply it. Like, you know that it's always a opposite equal reaction and shit. They make you think that shit's just physics, bro. But that shit apply to everything.
Yeah, true.
They're called universal shits for a reason.
School is like from kindergarten, well, from preschool and up. It's like what they're doing is not only teaching you what they want you to know, but they're also structuring the way that you gather information. Like,
I didn't even get to that gym shit. That one shit, I ain't check the trap. Keep talking.
like we all have a story of many teachers that we just know want this like inspiring free thought or even learning. It's not for like strictly education. Like the U.S. school system and the way that they have it structured, the way that they have the disciplinary system structured, it's all just like a microcosm of what they do on a grander scale. Like they want you to be a cognitive machine. They want you to feel pressure from your peers to sort of, subscribe to like a group thought. They want you to do, follow the same path that everybody, like the status quo, because that's what's like safe for the general populace to believe in the United States, in a capitalist country like this. But they don't want you to be like, if they literally instructed us all to be like free thought, like actual independent learners and like really gather our own information, then essentially all of the people in power and the regimes that have the control would be crumbled in one generation, because we would all learn that they've been fucking bullshitting us, and then we would all learn that they've been purposefully omitting information from shit that we all know about. There's just so many different breakdowns as to why it's not an advantage for the government to teach us the right way. But in this new age of the internet, we have the opportunity to do all that shit ourselves.
And bro, hold on. Did you introduce yourself yet? Man, introduce yourself. You can't be dropping gems and not introducing yourself, man. Introduce yourself.
We talk about the economic climate real quick.
My name is Raheem. I am from Miramar. Well, I was born in Miramar, Florida, and then I moved to Texas, Bedford, Texas, and Keller, Texas for a little while, and then no.
Nah, we linked up at like alternative.
Yeah, I'll get there.
Yeah.
Well,
It's some crazy shit with the Texas shit.
yeah, I came here in 4th grade, and yeah, that's when I moved here. I've been doing music kind of on accident my whole life, like really, like I was in honor choir and stuff as a kid. I was always like, I grew up doing band and I was first chair all the time and stuff, up until the Ola won the world championship, but then they put me on 3rd chair after that. I didn't go, but then I've been doing music forever. I've been like, literally always just been sonically gifted. And then when I was 18, I started smoking weed.
Yeah.
And
Big ass.
I
started smoking early.
I ended up, well, I was a little earlier than that, but I started smoking for real when I was 18.
It made me feel like my brain developed all the way.
And then I got caught with weed at school.
Damn, college or high school?
High school, my senior year.
Similar situation.
Yeah. It was the week before the last week of eligibility to graduate back at my high school, so I ended up actually eventually graduating at my original high school, which was, an accomplishment to an extent at the time. But I got kicked out for weed, and that's where I met this dude. and we literally just linked up on like a conversation about Tame Impala. Like that ass. Yeah.
Tame Impala and Mac DeMarco.
Yeah, and we were just, we just bonded on the weird shit that we like didn't have in common.
Where did y'all meet at?
And then
In Georgia?
in school, like in class,
Excel.
in Mr. T's class.
Yeah, Excel, Patrick Henry. It's like
Alternative school.
Long live Coach Arnott.
Wouldn't have.
Yeah.
Yeah, long live Coach Arnott. Damn, Coach A. Rest in
It's like
peace.
in the downtown area of Henry County. Oh yeah.
And yeah, like it's funny. It's funny enough. Excel probably promoted you to be a little bit more of a free thinker than a regular public school would. Not even probably, like definitely.
They had like smaller classrooms, so when you're like with the teacher and shit, like you actually get that. Like I need help. It's like okay, I can actually help you. Versus like all right, I'm gonna brush you off and come back to you later.
Right, and they wouldn't like, it's an alternative school, so there's an assumption of a culture based off of, the demographic that we know Henry County sends to these places.
A whole bunch of young black niggas.
Coming from Ola High School, which was a majority white school, I know as well as anyone that there were some fucking white people doing crazy shit, and the fucking principal would know and all that shit, and they would not go get sent to fucking Excel. But I digress. But I didn't even know. I didn't even rap at that point. I didn't make any music at that point. But this man sent me a fucking song on fucking SoundCloud and just, became my favorite rapper out of nowhere. And then we were fucking cool ever since, and he just adopted me into his friend group. We met King and...
Shout out Space Boy.
Yeah, shout out Space Boy. And Space Boy took me to the studio one day, and the rest was history.
Yeah, nice. Hey, I'm sorry, I gotta be head ass and shout out all my niggas real quick.
Yeah, shout everybody out. Let's do it. Shout them out.
Hey man, shout out Space Boy, shout out my nigga Raheem, he in this bitch. Shout out my nigga Ed, he just dropped a single, y'all go tap into that bitch. Shout out my nigga Drowsy, shout out my nigga K-Moon, shout out the Demigod, my nigga Kiba, shout out all my niggas, man. You know I fuck with you. Shout out my boy Savo, you know how we rockin', man, from goddamn Georgia to Florida, boy, just like that. Alright. Oh, my boy Nori, can't forget.
Oh yeah, shout out to my nigga Nori, for real. And Scoop. Shout out to everybody, really. Midnight, shout out to my nigga Midnight, shout out Mez. Shit, shout out everybody out.
Shout out Vinci, shout out Solo.
Yeah, shout out Vinci, for real. We been hearing a lot of Vinci lately, I ain't gonna look up.
And guess what? Shout out to your mama, your baby mama,
Show my glow.
and your mama's mama.
Shout out
Literally.
to the Perk.
Shout out to the perk. Shout out to big gas in this bitch. That shit blowing, I ain't gonna cap.
Yeah.
For real, for real.
Man, I'm gonna cook
But that shit,
it. This is
But shit.
Delta 8. Straight Delta 8.
Delta E for sure, for sure. No gas. But shit, what did y'all grow up listening to, man? Like, shit that got you on the music wave that you is now.
I really didn't even grow up listening to rap. I didn't get into rap till later on in life. I grew up listening to like Al Green, dead ass, or that type shit. Al Green, Temptations, goddamn, what's his name? Bobby Womack, Marvin Gaye, all that shit. Cause like my family, they from Mississippi type shit. Like my mom and them. So they listen to like a lot of blues, like Anthony Hamilton and Tucker and all that shit. So I grew up listening to that vibe and that. I think my sense of like making beats, like the sound I be going for and like my drum patterns, it comes from that type shit. And then I got into like Green Day and Red Hot Chili Peppers and Muse. So I got to soul into more like punkish, alternative, rock, poppy. Then I got into rap. But then I just was like a head ass of rap, like a mainstream. I can admit it, I was a mainstream listening nigga till 6th grade, bro. That's when no, I'm lying, it was 7th grade. That's when I heard Bastard by Tyler, the Creator. Changed my life, for real. Resonated with the father shit, resonated with the dark shit. Then I heard my nigga Earl, and yeah. I was really an ASAP Rocky fan, though. That was like the first person shout out Rocky, man. Shout out the whole ASAP mob. Shout out Long Live Yams, man. Yes, sir. Hey, you time that? Slave Master.
I want y'all niggas to hear though, I ain't gonna cap.
But yeah, just all that shit. I grew up soul, then rock music, goddamn, then Tyler and Rocky, and then Travis Scott. I was listening to Travis Scott back before he was Travis Scott, like
So you talking about like
Owl Pharaoh, with 16 chapels and shit.
I think the H-Town, well,
Uptown. That's on Owl Pharaoh. Yeah. Around the Uptown. That was the first song I heard by Travis Scott. Made me get into him because I was fucking with Ferg. Yeah.
Literally, in that music video, I was like, oh.
What? Oh my god. That shit was beautiful.
And around that time, it was like, fuck, Keep 8, bro. Like,
that was like the Keep It Trill Hood by Air era type shit where you had like niggas like when Kendrick, that's like Good Kid, Mad City type shit. Right after that shit dropping, all these other niggas started coming out.
Right, that's when I started building the character of rap music where I was like, okay, this is shit I can fuck with.
Yeah.
Are you alright out there?
Type shit. Then when like high school came around, I got into X. I mean, long live X for real. And I'm a very big Suicide Boys fan.
I squatted the most I've ever squatted in life listening to it. Look at me like.
Hell yeah. X put you in the mood to fight. I remember I was on house arrest. Goddamn. Went to go see my PO. Then I went to go fight a nigga right after that shit. Trying to make it home before that shit. Goddamn. Yeah. I probably would have lost that fight if I didn't listen to that X song. I beat the shit out that nigga though. Fuck that nigga. Hell yeah.
Facts. What about you, boy?
Artists that I enjoyed? Okay. So, I would say the first artist that was my favorite was definitely Michael Jackson. I was a big Michael, I was like full like cosplay, like hat, sequin, gloves.
I don't even
fucking,
know if I want to throw this in there, but my birthday, June 25th, Michael Jackson died on June 25th.
Rest in peace, Michael Jackson.
Peace to Michael Jackson.
I had tickets to that tour.
That's crazy. You was born on the Nobody even knew until it was time.
Yeah, I was like, dude, that was like 09.
I was like 8. I was like 8 or 9.
I don't know how old I was, but I was kind of young, but
my mom got me out the Boys and Girls
man,
Club.
that shit was crazy as fucking.
I got woken up.
Man.
I was at a hotel in motherfucking. We was in Texas or some shit. I remember that shit.
I was in Texas. I ain't gonna lie. I had just been getting bullied all day at the Boys and Girls Club. So like when my mom came, like told me, she's like, "No, Michael Jackson died." I really did not give a fuck. You know I've been getting beaten up, right? I don't give a fuck. Shout out to the Boys and Girls Club, though. That motherfucking make me tough.
Facts.
You got a pussy ass kids and they ass to the Boys and
Facts.
Girls Club.
Shout out the Boys Ranch in Bedford, Texas.
I ain't never been to no damn Boys Ranch.
It has some shawties, bro. Just believe.
I watch Criminal Minds too much. I be thinking it'd be some other shit going on at the ranches, bro. I don't care.
No, it was just a community center.
Okay.
But
that's where I went to go hoop at.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was definitely a very 99.7 whitewashed music kid for a long time. Like after Michael Jackson passed away, my favorite artist was then Weird Al Yankovic for for a long time.
I was not expecting that. Oh, you was watching the Michael Jackson parodies?
I was watching all that shit.
Oh, that
and,
nigga, yo.
Like for a long time, like for years, he was my favorite artist.
Something like Smosh Day and shit like that.
Exactly. And then I got into dubstep. Like I really went through a lot of fucking paths before I got to like listening to hip hop for real. Because I didn't identify with the culture like that. Because I just grew up different. My family is Caribbean, so I didn't grow up watching the same movies as everybody. I didn't fucking grow up listening to the same music as everybody. We don't do the same shit, eat the same food, go to the same places. We don't live the same way. So I just had no way to relate to like anything but what I just identified with, sonically. And I guess that was the greatest art, musician of all time, and then one of the fucking weirdest guys of all time. But I got into dubstep after that, ruined my fucking hearing. And then after that, in like middle school, Tyler the Creator, a friend at the time, Yehoshua, he fucking put me on the Bastard, and that was it. That was literally it. I was in 8th grade. I'll never forget. I was in 8th grade in fucking English class, and he showed me the song Bastard, and I've never looked back since, and I've just been developing like my taste in music since then. And I fuck with old school shit. I fuck with new school shit. I fuck with indie. I fuck with fucking rock. I fuck with metal. I fuck with fucking polka. If you fucking show me a good shit, like it doesn't matter. I just like music.
Vibrations, good vibrations.
I don't want to be a heather as to say like I used to like my first song that I heard by Tyler the Creator was Yonkers, but I think it was, but it is. But the one that did it for me though was She. I was like, this is beautiful. Yeah. And it was like, damn, this shit speaking to me. But I didn't know what it was speaking to me about, though, low key. I was just like, I was still kind of young, and I'm like, just trying to figure out what kind of songs I really like, listen to. At that time, I was like skateboarding and shit, so it really wasn't hard to get into. I don't want to skateboard no more. I mean, I do. Nah, I'm capping. I do. I just don't got no board.
I got that.
Yo, we be getting old.
Skateboarding, but in a fight between you and the concrete wins.
Yeah, concrete be like smack.
Fight back, nigga.
Bro, but God forbid, I never broke no bones on a skateboard. Though. I sprained my wrist a couple times. I remember I fake spun my wrist, then I really spun my wrist. I was like, damn, that literally, I was like, damn, like. Oh, nah, I know. I was playing football. Well, I was playing football with no fucking shoes on, socks, some LRG socks. I remember this. So I had some green, white. Right, shout out LRG. They don't even know. So it was some green, red, and white socks, right? And then it's just some regular school shit. But remember at Salem, the fucking on the side, it had the sewer line right there. So it's a sewer thing in the mix thing. So I caught an interception on a nigga, Kayla. Shout out Kayla. I think he doing football now, but I caught on that nigga and I fell. My toenail just hit the shit like bam, bam, bam. And I didn't. My adrenaline was rushing so bad though. I didn't even notice it. And like mid next play, them niggas is like, yo, your foot is bleeding. And I'm like, nah, I'm good. And what's crazy was this. Remember, I told you the color was green, red, and white. It just blended in. So I was like, nah. I took my sock off. Man, it was gushing out blood. I ain't know what the fuck was going on. Bitch stepped on my toe. Oh my gosh. She yelled. You don't even know. I was a ruthless nigga in school. So she that ass just, she got scared because she seen the blood, and then she accidentally stepped on my toe, and I almost smacked her ass. But then I didn't get even wrapped. I didn't go to the hospital till the next day, and they told I think I fractured I fractured my toenail, not my toe. So I didn't have no toe. I didn't have no toenail for like.
Woo! That shit up.
I had a half a toenail. It grew back though. It took so long. Like, it was so weird. I look at my feet now. I'm like, damn, I was missing a whole toenail. All right, bet.
Talk to them.
Okay. So I was in 7th grade. I was probably like 4'9". I had a fucking helmet that was too tight because I had fucking crazy dreadlocks back then. Or no, this helmet was too loose that day. And they set me up on a fucking angle tackle drill where I had to fucking run and tackle Justin Lamar, who then became like the starting running back. And he laid me the fuck out. Like, it was bad. Like, it was, but here's, let me set up in y'all's mind visually what I was put up against, so that y'all can at least give me the credit for still trying. Bruh, when the coach was like, Malik Raheem, and then they said, Justin Lamar, everybody was like, ooh. No, listen, bruh. He hit me, bruh. I had never been hit that hard in my life, bruh. I never experienced that kind of blunt force trauma to my entire body at one point. Ever, bro. Bruh, I fucking had whiplash after that shit. But that's not it, bro. I'm fucking out here laid out, bro. I'm done, bro. There's, like, DNR. Like, I'm gone. And I was, like, so fucking embarrassed that I just, like, kept it going. And they fucking called the ambulance and everything. And like
I'm not gonna get up,
bruh, because it was over, bro. I was like, bro, I'm not like, if I'm not recovering from this if I don't like make a grand exit.
Say, that nigga laid me out, bro. But if I get
up,
a grand exit. But if I get up,
it's over. Like, it's over.
You don't think that like further solidified that Lamar nigga's like power? Like yeah, I seen a nigga in the ambulance.
Bruh, I didn't.
He was just like, I'm just sitting
That
there.
nigga was staring at the sun.
He was like, bro, it's too hot. Come get
Bruh, no, because I was fucking tiny. You get no fucking crumbs for laying out the fucking dude that looks like he's still in fucking elementary school. That's not fucking like. But nah, the fucking ambulance came. He came in. He asked me, so it was like, where on your body hurts? And I was just like, everything, the whole thing.
My hand hurt while doing
Bruh,
that shit.
bruh, as soon as the coach was like, look out for signs if he starts getting drowsy or if he starts slurring his words, bruh, I was.
That nigga was like, you said what?
Bruh, it's not, I'm in the ambulance. I get to the fucking hospital. I get to the fucking doctor's bed. Bro, listen. The fucking doctor comes in. He asked me what happened and like what I was trying out. He'd already talked to my mom at this point. And he was like, you sure you wasn't trying out for cheerleader?
Oh, damn.
And I was like, bro. I was fucked up, bro. I deadass had whiplash, couldn't turn my fucking head right and all that shit, bro. I'm over there fucking, bro, hobbling to get some fucking apple juice. This nigga's like, you're fine, bro. I'm dead.
That nigga knew you was just laying there. That nigga knew you was just laying there waiting for the ambulance.
Real shit. That's a crazy ass story. That nigga said he was like he had to make a grand entrance. That's the only way he can recover. That shit really got me crying, bro.
Brian never recovered that nigga. Are you okay? I heard you got laid the fuck out. I never recovered.
Oh yeah, fact.
That's
did
fucking
you have a
crazy.
cast or something? Cause,
No,
You had a cast?
so
that you just left the hospital with nothing
I just took like 2 days off.
type shit.
He just took the doctor. No, he's all right. He's all
I
right.
got some college.
Oh shit. But growing up, where would you think your inspiration came from? Like, to get you where you at now?
That's tough. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I guess it just shows because I listen to him a lot. But a lot of people be like, oh, you're on that Earl shit or some shit like that. So I guess that, but I never really like inspired by nobody else. I say I like somebody type shit, but I never like. It's hard to be inspired for somebody I don't really know type shit, but like I'm thankful for them being there because if it wasn't for them, it would have had like made me. Because I definitely can't say that like it didn't help mold me, but I think like in the most selfless way, my inspiration is just me. Like the shit I be going through. Like I be saying some real. I ain't gonna say I be saying real shit, but like I be saying some shit in my songs that I don't even really talk about type shit. So it's like when I hear like the growth of the shit I be going through, and then like I'm still going and shit. It's like just inspired by myself. I'm like trying to be self motivating, but at the same time, self could be biggest opponent type shit. But I got some people I can throw out there. Definitely Earl. When it comes to this rapping shit, Earl, fucking KRS-One, Nas is my nigga. I think Nas is better than Pac and Biggie. Yeah, I said it.
You heard that shit with
Generations. What happened?
Wave God with
Yeah, that shit's hard. But that nigga Nas got like a Grammy like 2 years ago for that King's Disease shit. That shit hard. Him and Hit Boy, goddamn, they a goddamn pair for real. But Kendrick, the only reason you can't compare Nas to them niggas is because Kendrick ain't put enough years in like Nas. Nas been around damn near like almost like 30 something, almost like early 90s, goddamn, 92, 2002, goddamn. Shit, 2012, 2022, nigga, that's a lot. That's a long time. Nigga been in the game, and he been making noise then, and been making noise now. And like, yeah, Pac hard, but I'm not disregarding Biggie or Pac. Biggie can definitely spit amongst the best. Goddamn, Pac, I fuck with him. He was like a better artist, I guess, like better image. But I fuck with Nas the most because he came into the game preaching, like saying shit like spoken word about self knowledge and shit, just like. throwing shit in there. You seeing niggas with Egyptian shit on, and then, you know, we finding out now that them Egyptian niggas is black. Well, niggas not even finding out for real, but niggas is waking up and going back and finding out, like, shit, them niggas look like us, type shit. So, yeah.
It's all about the internet, too. Like, they're doing slight research on the internet now. It's more pictures.
Well,
Yeah.
on that topic, well, are you willing to go deeper into that Egyptian topic?
Hold on, I just want to say a couple more artists. That's more like the rapping shit than like all of Wu-Tang. Like I said, I grew up in Houston, so I listened to like hella UGK. Like really, I can't say shit. I can't even say go on without saying like Bun B and Pimp C, because honestly, Bun B don't get enough goddamn like credit to being like a top tier lyricist, bruh. That nigga, R.I.P. Pimp C, long live the pimp. But there's some songs Bun goddamn he murked the pimp on, and it's not even like that, but you know it's like that. So I just felt like southern lyricists don't ever really get that much praise or set. But that's why I fuck with Cole, because you know he a southern nigga, Carolinas and shit. He put it on for the South, and he on there on a whole nother level type shit. But and then like far as beats and rap, I mean, and rap too, Kanye definitely. Some things you just don't go without saying. And my nigga Rob Banks, that nigga hard as fuck. I fuck with Rob Banks. I've been listening to that nigga since goddamn like 9th grade, nigga. What? That nigga Basquiat, nigga. What you talking about? But you know, and then beats, bro. Dr. Dre, bro. I honestly, bro, I want to be like Dr. Dre if he could spit like Nas. Or some shit. Not even like that, but I guess that give the closest simile to what I'm trying to be. Cause like Dr. Dre, Kanye West, all them niggas like that, I really think that shit's fire. With the self-independency of like I can make my own beats and all that shit. But now I get why they do it, cause I can make my beats for me the best, cause I know what I'm looking for. It just takes time. You know, it takes time to learn how to make what you're looking for and put that shit out. But yeah, you know, when it comes down to it, that and shit, you know what I'm saying? I'll let you goddamn talk.
What is this artist who inspired me?
Yeah.
I would say initially, my biggest inspiration was X, for sure. And I definitely had a few artists that I resonated with really deeply, and that would be like Tyler, the Creator, Mac Miller, MF Doom. R.I.P. Mac and MF. I found musical inspiration in, I guess, like, kind of like he said, like myself, because I didn't want to like idolize somebody musically to the extent that I would copy them. So I feel like, you know,
That's the unspoken rule, though. You got to
right,
originality.
but because even subconsciously at that point, I considered myself at that, not at that level, but like I feel like I can be there with them. So it almost is like not, you know, innately fair to myself to not give myself that credit and say, nah, you don't need to, like, you can get inspiration from people, but like to, you know, to the level that some people artists we know do it, it's like you end up consuming yourself to sound like them, and I never wanted to be that. But as of today, I would say my biggest inspirations in music would probably be them, because shoot, like I don't even fucking listen to music anymore, except for my homies. Like I really don't. I just listen to beats and podcasts and fucking my friends, because they're my biggest competition. Because I can't sit here and act like I can, like, off the rip compete with fucking some of the biggest in the game right now.
Sure.
But like, you know, use that as comparison. But the peers that out of the peers that I have, it's like my friends are like the best. Like we've been doing this music shit for a while. They've been doing it longer than me, but I've been doing this shit with them since like 2018, and I've seen, just as a bystander, a lot of fucking artists, and my friends are better than fucking almost everybody, and that's objective. Like you see it when they fucking walk it. Like I've seen it. I've seen this fucking growth of everyone, where it's went from like being the niggas that came in that just kind of like were on the side and not really too fucking suspecting, and niggas would overlook or whatever, and then get on the fucking stage, do their thing, and go home. I've seen it go from whatever, and performing in fucking empty crowds, killing that shit, having fucking 40-year-olds at the bar telling you, damn, bro, that was hard, that's what's up, to fucking killing that shit in fucking crowds, like, nowadays. Like, I've seen that shit. I see the instant attraction the motherfuckers have. So I know I have to respect that, because I've fucking seen everybody else fucking fumble or fucking collect on disingenuous acts. Like, I see people fake who they fucking are and not, like, and make music that they know they don't want to fucking make.
Man, a lot of niggas fell off too.
A lot of niggas fell off too. But they, like, niggas make music they know they don't want to fucking make. You see it in their fucking chest. They don't even remember the words to their own fucking songs. And they don't perform this shit. They just want you to fucking sit there and dance with them in front of a fucking stage, like.
You better start taking the motherfucking vocals off the tracks when we perform.
Bruh, on God, because, like, we gotta show y'all what the fuck, like, bruh, this is art, bruh. This is not just, like, we don't, like, people don't come to shows and we don't get into music just to fucking worship someone. We want to fucking see art, bruh. Treat it, respect that shit. And my fucking friend, we all respect that shit. We all take that shit serious. Like, we look like that fucking fear, like, not fear, but that shit that drives you to be fucking great is within all of us. And the biggest inspiration is them. Oh, God.
Real shit. Damn, he just dropped a gem on this bitch. For real. Yeah, tap in with them boys. But I got another question for y'all boys. And what exact moment did you decide, like, damn, this is really what I want to do? Like, I really want to rap. I really want to make beats. Like, this is really what I want to do type shit.
Probably like ninth grade. Well, yeah, when I ninth grade, when I really started taking it serious and getting into the shit, because I was like, I really want to do this, because, like, you know how they say people are chosen for shit? Like, LeBron James was chosen to play basketball type shit. Like, that was his destiny type shit. And I feel like it was just like I was chosen to be an artist. But in the most humblest way, deep down, I feel like I was chosen to be on some Mozart shit. Like, I'm talking about higher than Pac and all them. Like, when I'm gone, like, hundreds of years later, niggas is gonna be talking about me. Like, I feel like there's something, that's how I feel about it, type shit. But, and honestly, bro, I can't do anything else besides make music. Like, I come to work high as fuck. I be goddamn calling out, lying and saying I'm sick and shit, bro. I really don't. I really just work for them, pay on my car note and shit, goddamn. But, like, when it comes to music, I'm like more, you know what I'm saying? I'm on my shit. I'm like, try to get to the studio early, goddamn. I get there early, leave late, you know what I'm saying? It's like I take it more serious. Like, I really don't know what I would be doing if I wasn't making music. I really don't know how else I could really express myself, because, like I said, like, earlier, there's a lot of shit I don't really talk about, but I'll say it in my music type shit. Like, I'm really more a reserved person, but, like, when I'm at shows and shit like that, then I'm just like, there's like a switch go off, and I'm just like more lit. I'm goddamn, I'm talking to everybody. I don't care. Like,
You gotta be that person. We was just saying, like, as an artist, you gotta be able to, like, push yourself as an artist. You can't be shy to talk to people, network and shit, because you're not gonna make it nowhere. Like, what we was talking about earlier, like, if you stay in one place, like, you just gonna die out. Like, you gotta network for real.
And I feel like the fact that I can do this so good, and, like, honestly, I suck at everything else, is like, this is my destiny. And I feel like some niggas think it's their destiny and they try to force it, but you can only get far enough, and that's when you got the one-hit wonder ass niggas, or the niggas that just fall off and type shit. Like, they just start putting out albums and niggas just stop listening type shit. And I feel like I got something different to offer versus what's mainstream being fed. Even if I was to ever go mainstream, if that was to ever happen, I'd still probably be like most humblest way, stand out, or be like offer some other shit.
You can't be shy to be mainstream though, because sometimes that's necessary. That's how you
Yeah.
grow up as an artist. But you gotta be yourself.
Yeah, I'd rather stay type shit. I don't want to sell out. Not even saying mainstream is selling out, but like, I don't know. It's like, yeah, it makes it seem like you make more money, but you also got more niggas in your damn touching your money before you get it. You got more niggas you got to break off. More niggas got more rights to your shit. You pass away, you don't got them rights, nigga. Your family don't got them shits. They got that shit. They don't give a fuck about that. They care about the paperwork and shit. So, voyaging and ownership, like my nigga Jidge said, man, you gotta. Independency is the way to go. But yeah, man, I'll let you guys say when you got.
What was the question again?
When did you want to start taking music? Like, when did you know?
When did I?
Take music serious?
When was the moment?
Yeah.
I'd say the first moment was going to that studio session with King.
Shout out Space Boy.
Space Boy. Shout out Space Boy. That was my first moment, but probably that. You remember the Mammal Gallery? Yeah, and I remember going up on stage, and I even fucked up. I fucking cut the sound out.
You pulled the cord out.
Like literally, like goof so hard, but it was just so. I was so fucking nervous to do it, but I did it, and I was just like, holy fuck, like.
I got this shit now.
Well, like, just I have to get good at this. Like, I just have to. Like, I try to be humble about stuff, but like I catch on to things quickly. So it's like I guess I live life with this confidence that I can do anything. So it was always like, well, fuck, like what is going to drive me in all the ways that I feel like fulfilled in life and give me what I want out of it. And it's like music is the ultimate like challenge. Like once I started making music and performing, I was like, shit, bro, like, if, I get extremely skilled at this, then I'm going to be the fucking guy, like, I know I can do this shit. It was always there my whole life. And, I know the moment I took it for real serious. The first time I went to fucking Kiva's. And he made me, because I still haven't. Shout out fucking Kiva.
If I ain't recording at Kiva, bro, or you ain't never went into Kiva's motherfucking studio, been blessed by a real demigod mixing your shit, you have never took your own shit fucking serious. Damn, follow my boy at Mixed by a Real fucking demigod.
Facts. Because I had been chasing a fucking good engineer, because this was before I really, like, got into it. I had been chasing a good engineer for fucking years. Like, I had a couple songs out, but I took them down, but I still don't have anything out because for the longest, well, not still don't, but at the time I didn't have anything out because for the longest, I didn't have shit that was just the quality of sound that I knew I wanted. And I fucking walked into Kiva's studio with just an idea and just constructed one of my best fucking songs. And like, it was just the best session of my life. And it was just like, we exchanged a conversation and it just was like, if you know Kiva, like, just the conversation that we had, it was like, bro, I know I got to do this shit. Like, I just know it, bro. It just is within me. It is a part of my being. And I'm not one. I have a fucking horrible case of wanderlust. So it's like, I would never let it just consume me. Like, I would never let myself fall into just being an artist. I could never let that happen. And I am an artist, and that is the core of my being, but like,
you saying he could never settle?
Like, facts. Like, at the end of the day, even if this never goes anywhere, I can just be happy knowing that I could do that shit.
Yeah.
Like, it's not about... If
you want to be technical, bro, we doing everything we wanted to do. Mine is just getting the big money part, but we do shows, we drop music, we're rappers. Or we're art. We do all that art and shit. Right. Shit, I might not be selling beats to Kanye and shit, but I sell beats to some niggas, they, what I'm saying? I got a few placements, probably about some niggas y'all might know. Shout out to them, and if you don't, I mean, you'll fuck yourself.
Another fucking thing that showed me that that was fucking pinpoint accuracy, bro. Fuck.
Play that shit.
But another thing that definitely showed me that this was something I could go in a good direction with was Sabblefest.
Shout out Sandler.
We were there at the first one. And we were there at the first, 5. I was there at, the first 5. And I just literally watched that shit grow in front of my fucking eyes. Like, it was literally a bunch of niggas moshing in a fucking hallway. And now it's, a whole fucking event and real show. Like, fuck, gotta give them their kudos on that, bro. Because, shit, we've been out here doing this shit for how long, bro? And I ain't seen that. Yeah. I ain't seen that type of quick growth like that. In less than a year.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was the COVID thing period, but a lot of people was getting out their peak for real. Just a minute ago.
Before Savo shit, bro, my last show was like right before, like the day right before they shut down and everything. It was like last night, and that shit was kind of like slick, type empty as fuck. My ass was drunk as fuck on the stage, freestyling and shit. Like, you can just feel the depression coming. Like,
I don't even know what the fuck going on in the world, bro.
Yeah. Oh, you might have to bleep that word out. COVID.
Yeah, COVID. Hell yeah.
It's okay.
I hope you don't got that shit to me.
It's that crystal chronic credit, nigga.
For real. That shit smoking, ain't gonna cap.
This shit
For
called
sure.
death.
Death.
That's some great tobacco there, bro.
I got another question for y'all boys though.
Great death, yeah.
Good question. What artist do you want to collaborate with next? Like,
But next though.
You mean like people on our level, or just like people that's on? Oof. I ain't gonna lie. I'd be lying. I would definitely love to do some shit with Denzel Curry, cause I feel like in the most humblest way, that's the only person that's on that can like match my wavelength in the full, like how he got songs where he can just spit to you and put you on that shit, like make you think about shit. Then he got shit that make you go goddamn smack the shit out of bitch, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, by bitch I mean anybody, not just women. So, but you know what I'm saying? Like that diversity, that duality. He really is that. So I could see me doing shit. Denzel Curry, Earl Sweatshirt, Tyler. I mean, shit.
I'm glad that Earl's starting to make more music now. Cause
Yeah, I'm glad he got out that rut. But now he like that last shit, that 6 shit. Oh my god, he's snapping on that bitch.
Like I feel like Tyler. I don't want to say this, but it was no jinx. But like, remember the whole free Earl movement? Type shit?
Yeah.
He was really on some shit back then, but like the way they pushed that, it's like it really made him go back into free Earl for real.
Yeah, but Earl definitely is gonna go down. Whatever list you put Tyler on when it comes to bars, Earl's gonna be up there with him. Right next to him. I ain't gonna lie, probably above him by a couple slots. When we come down to bars, by artistry, Tyler got it. That's how I'm saying. Like Kendrick got Cole in the bars, full depth. Like, and I ain't gonna lie, Kendrick's stepping with his artistry now. But does Kendrick make his own beats though? Did Cole make his own beats? He do. He be producing. That nigga produce. I think I don't want to say he produced like a lot, but like he definitely produced like a lot. Some of his beats on Born Center, For Your Eyes Only. Like it's a lot of shit he produced. That's why I give him like not the artistry, but that's his +1. Anytime a nigga can make a beat, that's a +1 in the shit. Like yeah, we both coming with the bars, but you can't. I feel like they the only two niggas that can compete with each other though. Ain't no other nigga can step to Cole but Kendrick and vice versa, type shit. And they're both from two like different regions of the America. We got a West Coast nigga and a down south nigga.
They're like two different subgenres of the same genre.
Slick, but they got middle ground that they often you both see them at. Like there's some shit like Cut Off. Y'all ever heard that shit by J. Cole from that KOD shit? That shit sounds like some shit him and Kendrick could have. Like, oh my god. Like, when I was listening to Big Steppers and Mr. Morale, damn, I feel like I said that shit wrong. But, there was a song on there, right? And I just heard the beat, and I heard it come in, and I was like, bro, is Cole gonna be on this bitch? Because I was just like, I'm waiting for that. I want to see that in my lifetime. Like, not posthumous, whatever, however you say it. But, like, after death shit, but I want to see that shit, like, because I don't know why. I mean, they both acknowledge each other.
I was gonna say, is there a Kendrick and J. Cole song?
The closest thing we have is Forbidden Fruit from Born Center.
True. And isn't it like Friday or some shit?
Yeah, that Black Friday shit where they just rapped on each other's beats. But like that was hard. But that even proves the point that we have if they did an album together, they would single-handedly shut down the whole industry. They would bring real rap back, not to like shame any of these new subgenres like the hyperpop shit. I fuck with it.
I would just listen,
but
not to get off topic, but I just want to say this. You heard Control by Kendrick Lamar?
Yeah.
Okay, so was
Of
that
course.
Was that a diss to both? Okay, so were they dissing each other on the same song?
No, nigga. Damn, nah, nigga. Control was basically this nigga Kendrick just saying, I'm raising the bar. It was a diss if you didn't get your name dropped on that bitch. That's what I thought, because it was like, from my interpretation, it was like, I'm setting the bar high, and y'all the niggas I'm fucking with, because I feel like y'all got like the same potential, but I'm finna do it. So I'm telling y'all bullshit, y'all step y'all shit up. Out of all those niggas, who's the one that stepped they shit up? Drake and Jermaine Cole. That nigga said Jermaine Cole. That shit was personal. He said his real name. Drake, Tyler Creator. Mac Miller always. I feel like he overreached on Mac Miller a little bit. Mac Miller always had that cult. He already had that cult following.
Nah, bro.
Not around that time though.
We got
kind of.
Because Mac.
Yeah, definitely, bro.
Because Mac was
This is
involved
like
in the production. Like he was involved in like the like he was the reason that shit sounded so good.
yeah. So it's like, and then
Like on the boards. Like,
he don't even say
playing.
shit about. He acknowledged the older rappers, but he don't really mention them. Like, he like barbershop talk type shit. Not trying to disrespect, but them legends. But we talking about now, nigga. And y'all the niggas. I'm like, that's what I'm saying. If you didn't get your name called on that bitch, it was a diss. But if you dissed yourself if you got your name called and you didn't elevate. Like, he said, I don't want to try nobody, and this shit come back to haunt me because I don't listen to niggas. But I ain't gonna lie, bro. Big Sean, and then I don't know if they started beefing. I've definitely always heard rumors in the rap shit. Like, there is this shit called y'all heard the Last the Heart, right? Yeah, have you heard all of them? I've heard. Somebody told me, and I believe I seen it in some like a little YouTube breakdown shit. That's why I don't be watching all them shits. They were saying that Kendrick was going at Sean at a couple of them shits. Because it was like after Control, the only last time y'all heard them do a song was on that Holy Key shit. And it just sounded like a watered down Control to me. But minus the infamous verse. But that's the only person I could think off top. ASAP Rocky made a response. It was I listened to the niggas. A lot of niggas made a response. But it was just, Kendrick just did something when he dropped that with Big Sean. ASAP Rocky made a response. If I'm not mistaken, I think J. Cole may have, but I don't know. But I know ASAP Rocky made one, and I think that's just called Under Control. Like, we got this bitch under control type shit. I fucked with Rocky the most out of everybody because he was the first artist I like really just like started listening to discography. Like, oh, I listen to ASAP. Yeah. But Tyler is that nigga that like I really resonated. Cause I wasn't no pretty young nigga. I was a fat ass middle schooler nigga with braces, wearing fake Griffies. Like, nigga, I was getting no bitches. I had no designer, rafts, none of that shit. I wanted that shit, but I ain't have it. But shit different now. But shit, I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't be dressing like how I dressed if I didn't listen to Rocky type shit. Maybe this is, I don't know if this like, not saying, oh, I put this on to look like Rocky, but like, I get my inspiration of fashion from people I listen to. I'll say that. Like, fashion-wise, I'm inspired by people I listen to. So.
I was definitely like fucking board shorts and button-up t-shirt, button-up shirt kid after listening to Tyler Creator. Like, I had a fucking gnarly button-up collection. Like, my shit was nasty. Like, I had all different ranges.
See, if my boy Space was here, he'd go into that shit. He all into that shit. Shout out my boy Space again. Me and this nigga used to BMX and shit. But I met him. I was on the skateboarding shit. He was on the BMX shit, but I ain't had no skateboard. But we just do like stream shit. I took my little cousin's like bicycle, her scooter and shit. Niggas doing tricks off of stairs. Like, oh, if you don't do this, we're gonna kick you in the dick type shit. Like, don't push out. Yeah. We used to do this shit called Taylor Gang, where we just see random ass bushes and we just be like, Taylor Gang, we just run and just jump in the bitches. The bitches be thorny and shit. But it was just like random young niggas shit. This before niggas smoking weed and shit. Like, you know,
put him in a coffin.
basically like a street, put them in a coffin, and we just seeing bushes and shit. We just boom. That's good times.
What was the question?
Damn. Fuck.
Hello. Spaced out. Let me see that. Cause Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna give it back because I'm gonna say something. RP Virgil, because I really wanted to collaborate with Virgil. Oh my god, what happened to Virgil? I really don't know, and I really don't want to get into that shit because that's a whole nother. Yeah, but, and fuck Cancer. Shout out to Boosie. That fucking main bitch. Anyways, yeah, and I want to work with some people, but I ain't gonna say it. I'm gonna pass that mic because I just want to say Virgil real quick. Cause okay, all right. So I want to work with, all right, like musically wise. Like I'm not an artist, but like I want to direct some shit for Rico Nasty.
She's hard.
Damn. Who else? Okay, Rico Nasty. I want to do some shit with Kanye. That's just on some like boom bap shit. I want to do some shit with Uzi, of course, because I want to do some shit with Uzi because I want to bring back like old Uzi for real. Like I don't know, it's just because I feel like he's going back into that old circle. So I just want to just collaborate on some shit, short film shit. Like, I really want to put together a short film for, like, a couple artists. I don't really know what artists, but I don't really know how I'm going to do it, but it's going to be immaculate, honestly. Like, I don't know if I'm going to do, like, fucking, what's that name? Charlie Chaplin with no voice or whatever. I don't know, but we gonna figure it out. Like, who? I never heard. I have never even watched that shit. Hitler. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. The little shit on your face. It's like a little shit turd.
Yeah. A little shizer.
Shit. Some artists I want to collab with. First, I want to work with Cool Kai. I want to work with Cool Kai. Cool Kai go crazy. Cool Kai, if you see this, let's do it. I want to work with the clothes shit. Cool Kai is hard as fuck. You seen that gun shirt he designed?
No, I'm saying that shit was crazy.
That shit was hard. I want that nigga to design something for me. That'd be hard, nigga. Definitely want to work with Kanye. Every nigga want to work with Ye. You gotta work with Ye. Ye go crazy.
That's like, man, you get on the game, it's like, yeah, oh, but it's so hard to rap with Andre. I want him to body me on the song. I'm like, NFT that bitch.
Or Eric Badu. I ain't gonna get too much.
Shit. I can't really think of none at the top. But shit. Cool Kai for sure, though. And shit, I want to work with Nike, too, though.
They be holding nuts. If Nike can
We gotta collab on the shirt, the shoe, something.
Give me some good placement on some creative direction, I'm good. Cause they be, they'll let you do what you want. But they been coming out with some hard shit though.
Real shit. Shit, I gotta ask y'all another question, man. Like, what can we expect from y'all in the future? Like, what's coming up?
Motherfucking music videos, 2 more singles and an EP, and then after that, I'm finna really start dragging my nuts. I swear to God, I'm telling you. See what I'm telling you. But nah, for real, like, finna lock in, got shit in motion, man. It was just coming back, like I'm coming back, but I ain't leaving again. Like, it's shit over with. Like, nigga, when I leave, it's gonna be in a coffin, nigga. And when I go, it's gonna be fucking spectacular. So, hell no, I don't want to go like that with gunshots. You know what I'm saying, though? Like, for real, I want that Mozart, Beethoven legacy. Like, not, you think music, nigga, everybody knows who Mozart, Beethoven is for the most part, type shit. You don't even gotta listen to it. You ask a goddamn a ratchet shawty, she don't even listen to that shit. Like, yeah, you talking about them white folks, some shit, white folk music, yeah, yeah. So yeah, man, I got some music videos to some shit I dropped, plus some new shit. Hitting y'all with like 2 more singles before the tape drop or the EP.
Tape dropping in August, right?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. That's what we shooting for, man. Not even shooting for it. That shit dropping in August, nigga. So y'all stay tuned, man.
I'm gonna be releasing my first debut single on all platforms called "About You." Coming soon, as soon as possible. I'm also gonna be releasing a lot of other music because I'm gonna be gone for a while. So I'm just gonna have it periodically be released while I'm gone. So just expect to hear a lot of music from me, and I shall return soon.
And shit. We already told y'all niggas yesterday and the day before that what the hell we got coming up in the future.
Nah, I gotta ask him this serious question. You know I gotta ask him. It's probably the last time I'm gonna ask. Okay, I'm probably gonna ask one more time just to get solidification. Is Future? Do you think Future is the Morgan Freeman of rap?
No.
That was my first note.
Will Smith, low key. Will.
Okay, you wild.
Hey, you ain't never seen that movie where Morgan Freeman slapped that bitch? He was like a pimp and he slapped the shit out of her.
No, I'm talking about as like the voice perspective.
The voice? Oh.
Unique voice perspective.
Yeah.
Like that soothing, like, oh, I can go to sleep listening to Morgan Freeman documentary about some penguins.
Like basically, like, and like over time, his voice never really changed. So it's been Future music and Morgan Freeman.
I'm not gonna lie, I would put Drake over Future in that type of category. Personally.
Wow. I said someone else.
Yeah, I'm going with Future, man. I get what y'all saying. I thought y'all meant like status and shit. I'm like, hell no. This nigga is starting to look a little old, hopping around in the videos. That nigga hops getting smaller.
I see the video of Future dancing. I'm like, what the fuck?
The gap.
You think Future Morgan Freeman?
Yeah.
He said no.
He said Drake.
I fuck with Future though.
Drake?
He said Drake.
Yeah.
I fuck with Drake too.
Drake?
That's understandable. That's understandable.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Well, it's just how you define the category.
Yeah, true.
Just like that soothing voice that, like, I get what they trying to do. Like, oh, okay, fully man.
No, that's what I'm saying. I've definitely been sued by Drake.
Shout out Future. That's it. It's okay. Like, honestly, I tweeted that shit out of my brain for no reason. Just because I think I was watching some Morgan. I think I was watching Lean on Me. And I was like, what if Future played in this movie? For some dumbass reason. I was just high as fuck, that ass. Like, I don't know. It was like, don't ask me why I was thinking about that shit. I think maybe I was playing some Future or whatever, but I was like, damn. Oh no. Lean on Me is what and they was in the high school and he was the principal and shit. The Dead Bodies, I think that's oh damn it. Stand by Me. That movie is fucking crazy. Okay. Oh, okay. So listen, I'm gonna ask this real quick. What's your favorite movie, right? I'm finna answer this shit for real today. Okay? For real today. What's my favorite movie? Is Paid in Full. I'm just gonna say it out loud. I love that movie. And Grown Ups too. Okay, damn.
Yeah,
Fuck.
What's your, like,
Adam
favorite
Sandler.
funny movie, action movie, scary movie?
Okay. Funny movie, anything Adam Sandler. Scary movie. Yeah, I'm gonna go back. Action movie, I think it gotta be like. Nah. That's quick shit. My mom told me I used to always have a fake name. Like, you gotta have a fake name. Like, you don't give people your real name sometimes. I just came up with Mike Larry one day because I just seen Bad Boys. It was just, I don't know. Anyway, so favorite action movie is fucking Taken. Like, the Taken series is crazy. No.
Nigga, that's motherfucking.
No, bro.
That's
Bro.
goddamn.
Yeah, that's Takers. Yeah, right.
Imagine T.I. saying, I have a particular set of skills.
I fuck around, track your
Literally. And then my favorite scary movie, I wouldn't even say my favorite scary movie, but a movie that really got me shook, like as a kid, it's shit now probably Candyman. Alright, not the new Candyman. That shit whack. That shit whack. I mean, look. So I seen that at the drive-through movie, and it was cool because like I got it from like an artist perspective, but like I was trying to be like scared. Like, and the old one, I watched the old one again. I still couldn't get through that shit. It's something about me being from New York, and it's a black guy coming to get you. Like I ain't fucking with it. Even then that, you feel me? But then he come back.
How old were you when you watched the first one?
Probably like in first grade, maybe. I don't even know. I know. And then I had to turn on Chicken Little after that shit. I was not playing that shit. Little nigga, what? I was scared as fuck. Literally, I'm like, turn this shit off. Like, and Freddy Krueger too. Like your shirt, that shit. That nigga's. That's what I'm saying. That's on like that's a comedy horror. He's dead as a stand up comedian for real. Which.
Nigga turn your dreams into like a Call of Duty chat.
But you said favorite funny movie?
Yeah. Funny movie, scary movie, and what was the other one? Action movie. Yeah.
Favorite funny movie probably like Norbit. I'll be watching that shit. Oh God, Respucia ass. Oh God. I used to have. That was my favorite childhood movie. Action movie. Probably gotta say like some Tom Cruise. I be fucking with that Tom Cruise shit. That shit hard.
Mission Impossible.
Type shit. Hell yeah. Shit like that. I be fucking with those.
And
Scary movies.
Scary movies are fun. This said like
Conjuring.
When they got
I be like, I like that real scary shit.
Y'all seen it?
When I watch scary, I like that real scary shit. I fuck with the Conjuring. That shit crazy. That shit had me shook.
Texas Chainsaw, the new one on Netflix.
Oh yeah, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah, that shit on Netflix. It was cool. I wouldn't say it was scary, but that shit was actually it was a good Netflix movie. Cause I was like, Netflix said this shit last time. Netflix, you've been lacking. I'm finna start Blockbuster again on your lives.
For real, nigga, the Netflix subscription is too fucking high. I need to drop that shit down. That shit like $26. That shit used to be like $11.99, nigga. For real.
I'm on my own shit.
Alright, let me see. Damn. My favorite scary movie, I fuck with all them Conjuring shits because they're like based on true shit. Even though,
You believe that for real?
yeah, they are. Like the Ed and Lorraine Warren. I'm like, I be fucking with that dark. Like I really go into that shit. I'm not out here like practicing witchcraft or nothing, but that shit's always fascinated me, paranormal shit. So like those are real folks. Some of their stories, the movies are blown out of proportion. But I think like one of them, like the first one, it really wasn't like that wasn't really blown out of proportion. But I'm going with Insidious, like especially 1 and 2, because that was a good balance between drama and like horror. Like I wasn't just like bored waiting to get scared. I was like in a whole plot, and then like I don't know if y'all seen both of them. I don't want to spoil it, but they tie together in like a mind fuck way.
I think I seen that shit. I had to be high and forget that shit, so you gotta rewatch it.
Comedy. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all ever seen Tropic Thunder? Oh my god, it's like Robert Downey Jr. acting as a white nigga. He's acting as an Australian nigga that's acting like a black nigga from the South. And it's like it's like all these actors, they're doing like a war movie, right? But they like think they just got dropped off in the jungle on some shit because they thought their director got blown up on accident, like it was like some special effects, but that nigga really stepped on a landmine.
Oh,
And they
I seen that
yeah,
shit. I seen that
yeah,
shit.
and they drop into like that like Congo drug area.
It was like they was the military out there and shit like that.
Yeah, it was like a little young nigga. The nigga from fucking Karate Kid. Wait, no. I just pulled a racist. Never mind. I just pulled a racist. It was a little Asian nigga, but I seen him somewhere. I didn't say China. I just say Asian. I saved myself. Goddamn, but
I say that because I'm Asian.
okay, yeah, that's true. But yeah, that's a good one. It has Ben Stiller in it, and that nigga Jack Black is like a cokehead that made a movie about farting. Ben Stiller's like washed up, and he made a movie and he went full retard. And that nigga, they was like, you're not supposed to go full retard.
And he was like, oh my god, like they can't make movies like that no more. I would say like some like epic movie or disaster movie because those shits were fire, but they're very corny. But like Tropic Thunder, every time I watch that shit, I can watch that shit with somebody and they gonna laugh too, type shit. Action movie, damn. I don't know, action movies be boring me, bro, because sometimes it just be like, some save the world. Explosion. Shot. Nigga dead. Damn. I gotta come back to that. But, like, on some other shit, like some crime mystery shit, I like this shit. Like Casino, like, because I like the mob movies type shit.
I have not ran through Godfather. Like, I've probably seen.
Hey, man. Oh, I seen all them shits. Hey, man, fuck that shit, nigga. Action movies, nigga, blood and bone, nigga. Y'all ever seen that shit with my nigga Michael Jai White?
Oh, no,
that nigga...
Ninja Assassin.
Oh, yeah, he fucked Shotty up in the laundry room. Yo, that nigga was like, here goes your dog. Here goes your dog. Now you gotta kill it.
He literally put that bitch in the washing machine. I was like, what the fuck? She was bloody and all.
Oh, God, that shit, yeah.
He went by that.
Damn, what movie did I just say? Yeah, Blood and Bone. That shit is hard, bro. That shit is hard. That nigga was just whooping niggas' ass. And it was a white nigga at the end, like, haha, I could beat your ass. That nigga was like, no, you can't. Nigga, like, I just got out of prison. Nigga, fuck you. But yeah, that shit, yeah, that's me right there. I'm gonna let this nigga get his out.
Probably horror movie would have to be. Well, growing up, I didn't really watch horror movies like that because I had like really vivid nightmares. So for whatever reason, after I watched I Am Legend, every night, I would just get transported into I Am Legend world and have no way out. Like I couldn't wake myself up.
I ain't gonna lie, I can't go home and watch that shit in the dark right now. Like just like watch it and be like, yeah, I'm gonna be straight.
That's just like how the world's becoming now. It's like, fuck.
Bro, gas is higher now than it was in that fucking movie.
It is like, yeah, this was just a movie, but shit.
Yeah, this shit real out here. I'm not gonna lie.
It's alright. 2050, man, bro.
What would you think?
Suffering. That's not alright, but we'll see.
We gonna see something. I don't know. It be like that. Like, we gonna be legends by then. So it's like,
I Am Legend, nigga. There was some whole different type of zombies. They ain't even really eat your ass. They like, if you game, they like get down or get put down type shit. Like, fuck. Niggas on some Beanie to go shit.
What was that fucking movie? That kung fu movie? It had kung fu in the name, but no.
Kung Fu Hustle.
That's the fucking one. That is my fucking #1 action movie. That movie was hard as fuck. That's like a replayable classic right there. And I don't even like fucking subtitles.
It's like some old, like, is that, you talking about like the funny one, right?
Kung Fu Hustle?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like kind of funny, but like still badass.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, basically like that. It's like Big Trouble in Little China if you ever seen some shit like that. I don't know how to explain it. It's like those old, like, 80s style type shit, like Hong Kong shit.
That shit is my #1. And
I won't even say weird. It was just like, you know how the Chinese like films. Never mind.
I was saying, you can edit it out if it's
Nah,
bad.
for real. It's not even like I just like some the Asian films that be stopping like in the voice, like, not with the film.
Oh,
yeah, the
and
bad
it'd be like,
dubs.
what are you doing here?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I'm like, damn.
Like that ass though, but I had like hella bootlegs like that.
Niggas walking up.
Niggas walking in the screen and shit.
That's how I saw it.
Those be the best.
My stepdad used to bring
Get them
home.
bitches at the barbershop.
Literally, those be the best movies.
Yeah, this shit started getting fired. They started putting that shit on the internet, bro. I used to get the CDs, bro. I had X-Men Origins, the Wolverine shit, bro. I don't know what the fuck copy I had, but I must have had the rough draft. when this nigga got hit by like the car, like how he does in the movie, bro. This nigga body just turned gray. It's like green screen. It's like a whole bunch of effects and shit. I'm like, oh, this is how that shit really looked.
Oh,
I was like, what the fuck? It was like they ain't render all the effects in. I was like, what the fuck? This is really bootleg for real.
I have a comedy movie. Borat.
Oh, that shit is hard.
Because there's everybody's tried to make those fucking the same people that made the same guy that made like produced all the Adam Sandler movies and stuff like that, and all that group of people. Everybody tries to make movies like them with some fucking coming of age tale, some fucking grand conclusion. But Borat was just some shit that nobody else can fucking do.
Younger miss. Very nice.
Very nice.
That shit changed.
How much?
How much? We watched
I
that
like
shit.
you.
What year was that? And then we were just on that shit for like a whole year.
It was 2020.
2020, because when they dropped the new Borat 2, I don't know how it got brought up, but we were like at your birthday. It was your birthday, and we was drunk as fuck, and we was like watching that shit. That shit was funny, but we ain't been talking about it. But that shit is funny ass.
It's a funny fucking movie, and it's like so unique because nobody can do. Like everybody tries to do the fucking like political commentary, like fucking going undercover and be fucking silly, but just nobody can fucking do it like Borat.
I ain't started Corona.
Yeah, that nigga started Corona. That's what they say in Borat too. That he basically all that shit just leads back to say that he started Corona.
Facts. Shit. How you feeling? How y'all boys feeling?
My heart's black.
Blaxkheart, shout out Blaxkheart, shout out everybody in the room, shout out gang and them, shout out your mama's mama, all the moms. It's great. We love you. You brought us here. I'm feeling great though. It's actually a good day. It's been a lot of stressful day, but how life is, you gotta make it through. I keep looking at your shirt because your shirt is fucking fire, and I want to talk about how
I got a bitch from Walmart.
Walmart drip.
Shout out my shirt on the other day.
Shout out the Walmart drip. What she call you, a poser for the Walmart drip?
Oh God, she called me a poser because I ain't know what the shirt meant.
Yeah, I think it was an anime shirt. I think it was Hunter x Hunter.
Hunter x Hunter, hell yeah.
That's bad.
Yeah, I know.
I know she got on your ass.
She was it was.
You a poser?
She was like, you're a
That's one of
poser.
them shits. They had a series out like in the 90s, and then they remade it again in the 2000s. Like they just remastered it, so it's like one of them like classic ones.
I don't know. I don't want to get too deep into it because I don't know how to describe what I'm trying to say. But I used to watch this like cool little like is Soul Eater, but I like Afro Samurai because I'm just
Soul Eater is hard.
Soul Eater is crazy.
That's like the gatekeeper.
I feel like that.
You gotta watch Soul Keeper before you get into Naruto. You ever seen Fire Force?
Yeah.
You know that shit's like the prequel. Bruh makes death like in the manga. Bruh makes death. Oh damn, I ain't even mean that.
Ooh, it's okay.
They don't animate it though.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So it's like in the manga, bruh makes death like death from Soul Eater.
Yeah.
Makes him. So that universe is all like right before that shit.
Okay, we're gonna get into that because that's crazy. Okay.
Anime shit.
Okay. I be into the animation. Right. I'm low key okay. No, I'm not a poser, but I get into the animes that I really like. Like honestly, like I don't tap into animes. I like animation. Like I like cartoons and shit. So the anime shit, they just be taking it so serious. Like it's like the diehards.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm a noob. I'm a
Got it on my body.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
Permanent cosplay.
But you just called yourself a poser, so that makes you a big poser.
Well, I watch what I watch.
Okay, but okay. That's cool. That'll make you a poser.
Things.
Stranger Things. Yes.
I haven't seen shit.
Okay.
I've been binge watching that shit for since last. I started it last week, and I'm on like the last season's episode 7. Yeah, why you do that?
So Stranger Things is cool as fuck. I was hating on that shit because they took down Raising Dion. I feel like they took Raising Dion off Netflix because that movie, because they spent like $40 million or $4 million on it. I don't know what the number is, but too much for a fucking movie or a show. But it
million, like every episode.
yeah, right. Yeah, every episode. That's the big shit. So yeah, it was cool as fuck though to see. I'm not gonna spoil it because you didn't see it, and probably the viewers didn't see it. So go watch it on Netflix. But
I'm gonna spoil it.
okay. It's I'm gonna say this though. 11 got some crazy shit going on. That's what I would say. Like, that's all I can say. I fuck with Criminal Minds.
Yeah.
Is that the like fiction shit?
Fiction.
Not fiction, but like you know, it's like the TV show, or is that the real one? I think I get that shit mixed up with like First 48. I get one of them.
Yeah, it's like the fiction one. Yeah.
That shit like
goddamn Law and Order.
Criminal Minds.
Yeah, Criminal Minds is dope.
Can I see the microphone?
Yes, get into Criminal
We
Minds.
watching that real shit.
First 48 be cool though, but
It's just so funny how niggas fold for a burger. And they still about to do 15. I'm like, nigga, come on, bro.
One summer, me and my cousin watched like every episode that was on Netflix of Criminal Minds, and I shit you not, this was a thought in my mind. There was like a solid portion of my life where I genuinely wish Shamar Moore was my dad.
I don't even know who that is.
The black guy on Criminal Minds.
the black guy. You crazy. I don't know why, bro. The only really niggas that know like how Criminal Minds work, that shit really funny because like he's like I wouldn't say he's like an upstanding black man. He is, I guess, but in the show, it was just like he was going through so much. He was swaggy, and then he was saving them kids from them rapists. Fuck the rapists. Yeah, man, cause he was getting he got molested. Right, he got molested from some guy in his rec center or some shit like that. It's just Criminal. If you watch Criminal Minds, you are never gonna get kidnapped. Like it teach you so much shit. Like I'm never gonna get kidnapped. I can go on and on about Criminal Minds because I wish a nigga would try to run up on me and put me in the van. All right. I watch too much shit like that. See, I watch the real shit, but the fictional shit really be like making sense to me because these niggas be. Cause no, it'd be like niggas what is because niggas be watching it and go do it. Like, oh, what if that happened? Oh, I'm gonna go do that because they think it worked. Like, no, nigga, it don't fucking work. Too much shit going
Do y'all
on.
think that true crime videos
True crime.
are teaching people how to get away with murder?
Yeah. I mean, anything.
I seen,
Because I genuinely pondered that.
bro. I seen the craziest shit on Instagram. The lady that wrote "How to Get Away with Murder," she killed her husband. She shot that nigga twice in the back with a Glock. She bought a ghost gun. I read that shit on Instagram. I was like, yo, these niggas really breathe through. She wrote a whole series and then she getting life now, nigga. Life. Facts.
I don't know that true crime shit. I feel like, it's like, like shit evolved, bro, and this positive shit evolved, and everything's balanced out. Unfortunately, with that positive, the negative evolves with it. Think about this, like the 50s and the 40s, 60s and shit. Niggas dead ass really used to, like, you talk to the OGs, really used to leave their doors unlocked. Dead ass didn't give a fuck. Like, it wasn't even on no shit. And then Charles Manson and all these cult shits, and then you get into the 80s, people mimicking what they've been seeing. So it's always people that's gonna mimic shit, bro. So I just feel like even like back in the day with Jack the Ripper, when they was looking for that nigga, you had mimic killings, niggas trying to be like that. It's some psychological shit with niggas that's like, oh, I could do this, but I could do it better. Or some niggas just like, shit, now I can go do this, and they won't even look for me because they'll be looking for this person type shit. But definitely putting it out there like that, it's just what, we're getting more desensitized and all that shit. And it's just like, yeah, that's true, but like, I mean, what you expect type shit. Not, and I ain't on me try to say it like, oh yeah, it is what it is, but like, it's not just this time period. Like, you look on in times, it's just when everything goes on, there's always gonna be something good and something bad that comes out of shit.
But it's like, it's just because I've over the years watched a lot of true crime content, and it's like I'm at the point to where I'm looping back on shit. So it's like I just realized, like, damn, like I just ended up watching like a database of the thousands of different variable ways that you should not fuck up if you kill someone. And I was like thinking about it. It was like, well, fuck, like. Like,
yeah.
And if I have the fucking wherewithal high as fuck driving on the fucking road, just listening to some shit to fucking think that and realize in that moment, like, holy shit, like, that's what it takes. What the fuck? It's like, what the fuck is someone that is gonna, want to do that shit? Like, there's gotta be some serial killer that's like got bodies in the fucking thousands. It's just like murking homeless people.
Trust me, there's not even just homeless people. There's probably definitely a serial killer out, but just like The more you glorify that, if they go out and glorify that shit or whatever or something like that, then you know what I'm saying? Probably not even happening over here.
The new way of serial killers is fucking schools, like mass shooters.
True.
Yeah.
That's the new wave.
And I feel like if you're...
There's been a lot of mass shootings lately, like that shit.
Yeah,
Crazy.
and here's the crazy part.
We go crazy with that shit. America is like one of the, like, we have like one of the most,
Only, really.
like, yeah, like most mass shootings. I hope I'm not, like, incorrect on it.
No,
on
we
that.
definitely have. We
like-
have the most mass shootings per capita and total.
Yeah, like in the whole world, I think, yeah.
It's crazy.
As far as the first world, because
Oh, yeah, first world, yeah, you know,
there's
places.
civil wars and shit.
Yeah, niggas getting shot at massively.
True. Like, and honestly, those people that school, I'm not gonna call them school shooters, but that really gives them the glorification that they want. Like, oh yeah, we're finna call ourselves school shooters, because the whole like, it really goes on to like what you listen to too. Like, if you on that
Bro.
type of shit.
My bad, bro. But you remember like 2 years ago, bro? All them bitches was hold on. All those beautiful women were getting kidnapped, like at South Lake and shit like that, and all them vans was popping out. I don't know what happened to that shit, bro. I don't know if they ever found them or anything. I don't know if it's been still. I'm not trying to say like, I don't know. Like, of course, like rationally, yeah, people get kidnapped. But, like, statistically, it had to happen. But I didn't know it was still going on like that. I know it was real bad, and then they kind of just stopped talking about it. And I know that was something really bad because, like, you look back, and you see a lot of, even some of the people that go missing now, they're all women of color, and they're, like, young. They're, like, pre-teenish, like, little girls, or, like, fucking, bro, they're young, or they'll even look like they get snatching up shotties in 25s. Before 30 or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And we just ignored that shit. You know, we do it's a lot of fucked up shit that be going on now that we don't even talk about really.
Dude, I thought about something the other day. Have y'all thought about how these fucking school shooters or these fucking mass shooters that are like young 18-year-olds with no fucking job and are like outcasts of society are getting fucking $15,000 arsenals? Are y'all questioning this at all? Because these motherfuckers aren't saving up their fucking, like, they're not, bruh. There's, like, they don't have fucking checking accounts that equal out to fucking equip thousands of dollars in ammunition and weaponry.
I would say that they should give more, like, better background checks, more, like, psychological checks.
Well,
and you shouldn't be able to get a gun in, like, the same day.
Well, you
like,
can't, yeah,
I feel
facts.
Like I shouldn't be able to have an AR or a shotgun.
But the fucking problem is, if you fucking, the problem is with that shit is, I mean, it should be there already as a safeguard to catch what it can catch. But if a motherfucker's never broken the law or fucking shown any signs and he fucking snaps, like the Las Vegas shooter who killed the most people ever, there was no fucking evidence that he was gonna do that shit at all, and he fucking did it, and he would have passed every fucking background check. He would have passed every fucking test. He would have passed every fucking everything.
No, I seen some shit about that shit. They did like bad policing on that shit too. There was like some red flags that they definitely didn't pick up on. But that niggas be shitty police, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That's why they banned the bump stocks because of that, nigga.
What's that?
It's
The
like
Las Vegas shooter.
it's like this shit, bro.
You killed a whole bunch of white people.
You put it on your like AR-15, and then like you shoot it, it kind of like uses the.
That was
momentum
fucked up.
to, like,
Can y'all cut that out?
Turn it into like automatic. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it like makes it go against your finger, rock cradle. I don't know if it makes sense, but it's like springing it, so it makes it rock. So it turns your shit like automatic, essentially.
Damn.
So yeah, that shit crazy.
It's like, what do we, like, how do you solve that problem, truly? Because if you, like, what the fuck? Like, really, like, what the fuck do we do? Because some dude, fucking, does it? Because, I mean, they blow their fucking heads off at the end of this shit anyways, like.
Not lately, bro. I haven't seen a mass shooter kill himself in a minute. Besides that nigga at the Texas
The fucking,
shit.
I thought the grocery store dude killed, the Texas dude killed his grandma.
Yeah, he killed his grandma, and then I don't know if police killed him or he killed himself. When they got there.
No, they killed him, like, fucking 3 fucking Chads.
Bro, I feel like, bro, fuck them niggas. I ain't even finna go into that shit.
No, it was
them
like
niggas went in there and got their kids, bro, and then left all of them
the
other kids.
the other police, to my knowledge, were like being pussies, but there was like 3 dudes that were like, "Fuck this, we're going in."
Yeah, like fuck that, killed him, bro. This gonna sound controversial. I don't know if y'all feel like y'all might want to take this out. Start killing these niggas, bro. Even though that's probably what they want ultimately, bro, to like get killed by police or some shit. But like, no, bro. Kill these niggas, bro. Like, in they bloodlines, bro. Like, I know that shit sounds so barbaric, bro. But I ain't gonna talk to his name, discard his name. We had a fellow friend we worked with, and he's from a different country, right? And he says, like, they don't be doing that shit over there because it's like you go and kill 17, like, innocent kids, some shit like that. They're going to kill, like, 17 people of your family, like, type shit. And it's like, I'm not saying we go do that, but, like, man, get them niggas painful death. If they have no signs of psychological, like, torment, because unfortunately, not even saying unfortunately, but tragically, some cases are due to a lot of mental health that was disregarded and shit. And I'm not going to use that as a scapegoat for everybody that wants to go grab a fucking AR and go kill fucking people for no reason. But you can't ignore that, but you can't use that to write off everything. So it's like, it's hard. It's like a silver lining, I guess. It's hard to balance it out. But the niggas we know ain't crazy. Like, they just, like, fuck them. Like, kill them. Kill them, nigga. If they dudes, bro, hang their ass. Like, bro, let niggas know you do this shit, bro. We gonna catch your ass and we gonna kill you. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But how do you prevent it? Because by that point, 17 kids are dead.
They say give teachers guns, and at one
That is
point,
a terrible
one
thing.
point I felt like okay, but no, I feel like there should be a private security that doesn't work for like I know that's the only way to make it for me to make it feel like you know because public education sucks shit. So they need to pass a bill where either federal guards guard these schools type shit. Like, nigga, yeah. That way you have people already in there if somebody decides to wait or something, where it's going to be unfortunate to the people that are lost. But imagine the people's lives that were saved because we had niggas get there in 2 minutes versus like 25, 45 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, 100%. But I feel like we're thinking about this issue in a very...
Shit, nigga, put metal detectors on every school.
But that's
at
just
every
schools,
school,
right? Because this is happening everywhere, and I think a parallel that we don't think about all the time.
Protect the children first, bro.
Protect
Unfortunately,
the children first,
unfortunately,
but
that's the unfortunate truth. That shit that happened at Sandy Hook, all that shit. No, bro, we
should
gotta
still be
tighten.
happening.
We gotta tighten up with the public education shit. Niggas shouldn't be able to just walk in. Nigga, I could just walk out of school. I know this shit sound like I'm being a narc to like the youth if they're listening. Like, damn, niggas trying to skip, but dead ass nigga can skip his ass right in there and blast y'all just at will. Y'all got the like the little RSO officers, but half the time them niggas be fucking around. Them niggas don't be doing shit, bro. Yeah, it'd be some nigga out of shape and old. Like, what the fuck is Herschel gonna do? Goddamn, you know what I'm saying?
He can barely get the students.
So like, bro, it sucks that we came to that point, but like, okay. Speculating on what we can do to ultimately solve everything when there's some stuff that we can still take to make a big drastic difference while we wait on that ultimate shit. It's like, okay, do y'all niggas even care that much? Fuck it. That'll help making schools like in bad areas or where you want to say public housing areas where they got metal detectors because niggas be locked up and shit. That'd stop that stereotype that all those niggas at that school just be on hood shit. Because, you know, there's very smart people that comes from that struggle, you know what I'm saying? That struggle builds beautiful people.
And going to Ola, bro, I knew niggas that kept guns in their fucking trucks. Multiple.
But I'd rather niggas have their shit in their truck versus in the fucking school. I wouldn't give a fuck. You have niggas out in the parking lot and the bus lane. Boom. You put 4 niggas in the student parking lot or whatever. And then you have, like, 4 niggas in the bus lane. Let them niggas get out there, get in position before niggas even start coming out. Like, real shit. There's shit we can do. But niggas it's going to cost money. And
it takes restructuring of the culture. Because I don't think we look at the parallels as much as we should, to be honest. As, like, black people. I don't think we look internally, like, on some of that shit. Because there's no fucking reason that a funeral for someone should be getting shot up, fucking 15 people are injured, 7 people are dead, and fucking somebody's old lady and somebody's fucking grandma is now fucking shot to death because of some fucking beef that they had with their fucking grandkid or whatever the fuck. Like, that is some shit that we shouldn't fucking keep normalizing. I feel.
I will say, it may not seem like it, bro, but I feel like the gang violence since like the early days has went down a lot. Like not a lot, but like significantly. Like
Well, murders are up.
I've seen back in 2005, 2006, I wouldn't see a group of niggas hanging out and 2 of them blood, 3 of them Crip, 1 of them G. You see that shit now. Them niggas all making their own cliques with the shit they with, and they making money.
That's true. They are making
You got shit like
That's true.
I don't wanna say no names because of that all that Rico shit. But you think about it. You think about some of them old groups and shit that goddamn been going on for a minute, bro. You look into that shit. Some of that shit be predominantly blood, but they be like Crip niggas, G niggas, and that shit 'cause money, bro. Money really. I think after the Nip shit happened, but even before Nip. Like on the east side, I know Crip niggas and blood niggas was riding with each other doing shit. Goddamn, because that money, goddamn, was money talk. So
But
it's
beyond,
like
it's not just it's the thing. It's not just about the gang culture because I understand that there's going to be some sort of that's going to always persist. But we shouldn't fucking like agree that it's okay to just have
It's not.
17-year-olds and 16-year-olds. Just
nobody's. I don't think
extreme
nobody
deaths upon
agreeing
each other.
to say that's okay.
Well, we buy into it. We fucking we make it go viral and we fucking sensationalize it. And all the fucking what they want is glory, whether it be from their peers or from the peers on the internet. It's like, but to that extent, we've turned like a culture of killing into like something cool. So of course, it's gonna trickle over into fucking everything else. Like I feel like we have to look in as American culture and realize that we just want to fucking hurt each other too much. We're too fucking violent.
No cap. That's a black people thing right there. Black people.
But it's not just a black people thing.
Nigga, black people are the only people that's going, and I don't mean to say this racist. Black people are the only niggas that's riding around shooting up niggas, funerals and glory for their dead homie for old beef. That is straight facts. I don't know white people doing that shit. Maybe Hispanic niggas, bro. And that's not even trying to be racist, but that's the only people. And the only reason I say that we've been so lost and divided from ourselves, and we need to get in contact with ourselves. Me personally thinking, black people, we need to come unify together before we can unify with America. Because the truth is, we're still looked down on. We still have been cut out of knowledge. We still been misguided. We still got niggas, black people still got pictures of fucking white Jesus in their fucking house. And that's literally, they don't tell you this shit in school, bro, but that's literally like some niggas that was linked up with the Pope and shit back in the day. Nigga, that's his son, Caesar Borgia. So that shit, you know what I'm saying? That shit, man, it's hella shit they cut us out of, but that's what I'm saying. Because once we unify together, nigga, we sold them the N-word. We can't get mad about white people saying nigga, because we sold it to them. Buy my album and you can listen to me say nigga and fuck you, nigga. Oh, you want to hear my album? Niggas with attitude. White people were saying niggas with attitude. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, like you said, we sold them that shit. We sold all this shit in a sense. But so with that being said, we have to unify ourselves first. We have to, and it always sounds like a stretch and it always sounds hard, bro. And I feel like that's what throws niggas off, but ultimately it's not that hard, bro.
Really?
It's not. Niggas just gotta like open up, like stop like just hearing niggas and listen. You know what I'm saying? Cause how can we? Man, I ain't gonna go into that shit,
bro. Like dead ass.
Don't come up and touch me though. I ain't with that shit.
Nah, but for real, cause there's no reason I should be pulling up to like a move and there's all these bitches and y'all niggas just in the corner looking fucking mean mugging everybody for no reason. Like what the fuck, bro? Like just fucking have fun, bro. We're alive, nigga. Damn.
It's hard to tell people that when they're products of their environment, and there's a whole bunch of shit, generational trauma and shit. People don't even. There's black people that don't even have a concept of that. Don't even know what the fuck generational trauma is. Fucking breaking cycles, or you know what I say? Saying niggas. You know, it's a whole bunch of shit.
There's a difference between being ignorant and there's a difference between refusing to acknowledge that. Yeah.
Niggas think making a meal in the streets is better than making goddamn $30,000 a month in a business.
That's true. Okay. That shit gonna flip and
that shit gonna last you longer, and once you hit that mill, you still getting more money. True. You know, I ain't trying to knock. I'm not knocking nobody in the streets, bro. You do your thing, but
do your fucking thing.
If you doing it, do it for real though. Don't
Yeah.
be niggas half-assing that shit, man.
Stop snitching on yourselves.
Ooh,
Yeah, stop
yeah.
doing that.
That's a big one.
Fucking
go.
please.
Stop
go.
snitching on stop snitching on y'all plugs,
Stop
bro.
snitching. Oh,
Facts.
yeah.
Don't snitch on your plug, nigga.
That shit gets you no points.
Oh, yeah.
Never
Don't
post
They
even.
talk.
Listen.
Plugs talk. You might fuck around and get blacklisted.
Right. Listen. Don't even, because that's my thing. If you talking about your plug, you giving away your sauce, and you're not supposed to even give away your plug to your homie sometimes. Like, sometimes you have a good plug. Y'all niggas be rapping about my plug. Rico, Chico, Miko, whoever. Man, keep that shit to yourself. Because these cops got y'all on their ass. They on your ass, my boy. But to wrap this shit up, my boy, really tell everybody what you got going on future-wise, what you think everyone should hear, and what you think everybody should know about you and about the world, period. Both of y'all.
Future wise, I'm Morgan Freeman. Let me stop. Future wise, man, I can't emphasize this enough, man. Music videos dropping, 2 more singles. Finna go crazy with the EP. Then I'm finna start going. We turning up, going crazy. More shows. We doing more shit out of state, man. Once again, shout out all my niggas, man. And yeah, man, go tune in. Y'all go bump that Clouded Psyche freestyle, man, and that Ride or Die. I mean, that Ride or Demise. Whoa, shit, hold on. I'm smizzed. That Delta 8 got me in there. Rise or Demise and Clouded Psyche freestyle by Blaxkheart. Blaxkheart. I hope I spelled that shit right. All platforms, y'all tap in. And y'all like, comment, and subscribe, man. It's tricky, bro, because I be telling niggas to follow me, bro, and then they type in Blaxkheart, but that's not really how it's how it's spelled. Yeah, that's art. Hold on, no. That's art, nigga. Bring that back.
Is that eyes or from?
All right.
That's crazy.
So this was a fucking Pokemon doing like a fire fucking blaster out of his mouth, and then this is Greg.
Okay, Greg. What's up, Greg? Shout out, Greg.
Greg look high as fuck. What up, twin?
Greg's a cool guy. And then this is Lucky, the Loch Ness monster, of course.
I thought that was a swan.
I thought that was like a flamingo with like.
I was like a black swan. That we did ballet here.
Oh yeah.
And then this is a yellow T-shirt with "fuck" spelled creatively on the front of it.
Very like.
For you, cuh.
Oh yeah, it's for you.
For you good.
Yeah,
It's for you.
it's my art. Say bye to Greg, everybody.
Bye,
We're
Greg.
gonna light that shit on fire and do dances around it at 3 o'clock. I'm just playing.
You know, unlike the spirit of Greg.
Facts. Cheers to the fucking 99-cent club when we out this bitch. We just write up another one.
Gang. Shout out everybody.
Shout out everybody. Shout out the man that you need to stop playing.
Man.
Shout out 99 Cent Club. Man.
Shout out 99 Cent, man. Shout out
Like,
us.
comment, subscribe.
Shout out Blaxkheart. Shout
Yes,
out the
sir.
gang. Shout out everybody.
Take
What
my
I-
shirt off. I'm just playing.
Guess what? If you not subscribed yet, I said shut.
Because your mother's a whore. You're
Whoa.
lacking a father figure in your life. That's
Whoa.
why you don't have the balls to subscribe.
Whoa.
Yeah, called you on your bullshit, bro.
Called you out. That's how he been doing that, calling y'all niggas out.
Yeah, I'll be
He-
your stepdad. Have your mom bring me quarters after my warehouse job. Sit on the couch and don't do shit.
We out of here. 99 Cent.
Man.
Follow me on Instagram.
Oh yeah, shout out your Instagram, my boy.
Follow me at.
Oh shit. Follow me on Instagram at my.blackheart. Yes, sir. At my.blackheart. Like, comment, subscribe. Like I said, or you're a bitch and you're a whore.
He been saying that in the video that you should be liking.
I been said that. I really been said that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro? I been said that.
Come on.
I ain't got to say it on the video.
Follow me at fuck Raheem with an M at the end, not an N.
Yeah.
If you fucking, why don't y'all fuck him too?
Please.
For you come him.